Hey everyone, welcome to Slater's Wrist Game. This is going to be my full review for this one of my latest Timex watch. It's called the Timex Standard 40 millimeter. Okay, but before I get started, I'd like to say thanks for watching this video. Please continue to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and follow me at Slater's Wrist Game. Okay. But yeah, I definitely want to do a review of this one. I guess over the last year or so, I've been on a bit of a Timex kick. I've actually purchased three for myself, one for my wife. I haven't done an unboxing for that one yet, but I probably will soon. But I think they are very underrated brand, and sometimes I forget that they are an American brand, but they have pretty good quality watches at a good price. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do a review of this one, and this is called the Timex Standard 40 millimeter. Okay. So let's just start with the standard specs on this one. All right, so this watch here has a 40 millimeter case. It has a lug to lug of 48 millimeters. If I can get that to focus. It has a height of 9.1 millimeters. It has a lug width of 20 millimeters at the top, and it tapers down to it tapers to 18 millimeters. The water resistance is 50 meters on this one. This watch only weighs 51 grams, okay? And it's powered by the M904 movement, which is a Timex three-hand quartz movement. The model number on this one is TW2V44000, okay? And a lot of information I see is actually on the case back, which we will see later. But first time I looked at this, I said, wow, this reminds me of a particular watch from a very famous Swiss company, but we will go over that later in the video. All right, first, when we look at the dial, before you can get to the dial, you have a crystal. So this watch has a mineral crystal that's protecting the dial. You do see Timex at the 12 o'clock on this one. Then you see the word standard, water resistance, 50 meters, slash 165 feet right over the 6 o'clock. Now, this watch has a matte black dial, and you also have a white printed chapter ring with Arabics at the 3, 6, 9, and 12 o'clocks, and battens for the remaining digits. So that's one of the strong points about this one. I really do love this one. There's no date window, so there's a lot of symmetry with this dial, okay? The dial looks pretty good. The case, this is not a stainless steel case. This is a plated brass case with a fixed bezel, okay? So this is a plated brass case, and the bezel is fixed on this one, all right? You see the crown here. This is a push-pull crown, and it is a signed crown with the Timex logo, all right? So that's pretty interesting. That's one thing you sacrifice for this watch, or you give up the stainless steel case, which is what I'm used to, okay? Now let's take a look at the case back. Now this is one of my favorite parts of the watch. You do have this... This case back is a laser etched with the Timex logo, and the Timex logo focuses on North America, okay? It is a stainless steel case back, but it's not a screw down case back. It is a snap on case back, okay? But there's a lot of information on the case back, a lot of the specs and stuff like that. You see the standard collection and a lot of other information like the model number and stuff like that on here. But I like the case back at the end of the day. This case back has both some positives and some negatives. It's very high polished. It's like looking into a reflection, okay? You actually looking into a mirror, you can see your reflection in this case back. When you look at the strap has some quick release spring bars, which I do like that on the strap. All right, you see Timex and the sizing holes here on this strap. And you also, here's the other strap here, which has a couple of keepers. If I can get this to focus. It just says genuine leather lining on this one, okay? The strap is pretty comfortable, all right? And you see the buckle, and the buckle is signed with the Timex logo here. You see there's some contrast stitching on this strap, and it matches actually the battens on the dial. So pretty good looking watch here, okay? They did a lot at a very affordable price point. This strap is also a cloth strap too. So it's not really leather, like it's leather on the bottom and cloth on the top, okay? I've seen that. It works pretty well too. But this watch here has an MSRP of $89. I paid $56 for this. Normally, you can catch this watch on sale. Even $89, I think, is fair asking price for this watch. But I actually got it for $56. One thing I forgot to mention is the loom. The hands are loomed. All three of them with the minute hand and the hour hand. The second hand, you had a little circle on the tip that is actually loomed. This watch here, you probably won't have to rely on the loom. I don't know if it's good or not because it does have the Indiglo feature. So when you press down the crown, it actually lights up, if you can see that there. Okay. So pretty good. All right. So overall, I like this one. All right. I mean, I do like this watch here. So. And let me just go ahead and state the obvious before I get into the pros. So basically, this watch looks a lot like the Omega Railmaster, okay? Now we'll put a picture of the Omega Railmaster in a video. And I actually almost bought that Railmaster. I might, but it looks almost like it. I saw another video where they referred to this as a Timex Railmaster, but this is definitely an homage to the Omega Railmaster, which I don't think that's a super bad thing. I mean, I got Invicta Pro Divers, and I've seen a lot of types of homage watches. But you get the look of an Omega Railmaster for a fraction of the price, okay? Because I think Omega Railmasters start off about $3,000 or more dollars, pre-owned or gray market, all right? So what are the pros for this one? Well, I like the specs. I think 40 millimeter case and a 48 millimeter lug to lug and a 9 millimeter thickness. Those are great specs, okay? This can be like a dress watch or a casual watch. I think it is pretty versatile. It's very lightweight at 51 grams, all right? So I do like that. I do like the quick release straps, so you can definitely change the straps out really easily. I do like the design on the case back, which is one of the positives for this one. I think it looks pretty good, seeing the globe that's focused on North America, seeing the Timex logo. Engineered and designed and engineered by Timex with all the information. I always like that, or display case back. I just don't like to see a blank case back. Okay, just something that I like. I do like the Arabies at the 3, 6, 9, and 12 o'clock. And like I said, the design is good, but obviously this is based on a proven design by another Swiss model. Okay. All right, so what don't I like about this one? Well, I don't like the water resistance of only 50 meters. I do like my watches to be at least 100 meters, but I would not call this a sports watch because it's not 100 meters. Another thing I really don't like about this one, I guess I can say, is not an original design. They did not spend a lot of money on R&D on this watch. They did copy this from the Omega Railmaster. Doesn't really bother me that much, but it might bother some people. Now, one thing that does bother me, I don't see a screw down case back because I like to change my batteries myself on my quartz watches. So this one has that snap on case back instead of a screw down case back. Okay. This watch doesn't have a sapphire crystal. It has a mineral crystal, but that's not a deal breaker. And this watch does not have a screw down crown. It has a push down crown. Another thing I do like, I forgot to mention or kind of reiterate, I do like the Indiglo on the dial. I do like the fact that lights up. But overall, I think this watch is great. There are some negatives, but the positives outweigh the negatives. And if you didn't have those negatives, if you had a screw down crown, a sapphire crystal, 100 meters water resistant with a screw down case back, this would not be a $56 watch or with an $89 MSRP. So that is just fine with me. So I think this watch is a great watch for somebody who is kind of like starting out on their watch collecting journey. Okay, I think it'd be a great gift for somebody. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now let me go ahead and put this on the wrist so you guys can see it on my wrist. Now right now I'm wearing my Casio Tigraph. This is one of my go-to watches for the gym. I wore it today because I'm actually wearing this blue quarter zip pullover. So I wore it today. I went and did some bowling today. Now we'll put this watch on. My wrist is 18 centimeters, which is 7 1/4 inches, okay? Let me do it like a wrist shot for you guys. All right, so we'll start from the bottom here with the Timex logo on the buckle. Just do a quick wrist roll. So this watch here with a 48 millimeter lug to lug, 40 millimeter case, and a 9 millimeters height. This at 9 millimeters high, it will fit under the cuff of a dress shirt. And with 48 millimeters lug to lug, I think you can have like a 6-inch wrist or even a 5.5-inch wrist. You can probably get away with this one, okay? It'll probably fit. So that concludes this video. Please continue to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video. Thanks for watching this video, and I will bring you another video soon. All right, thanks, and enjoy your day.